Hey everyone, so apparently I either deleted the intro to this video or forgot to record an intro to this video, but this is not the look that we are going for. Today, well, this was filmed 2 months ago actually, I just haven't got around to editing it, but you are getting a very rare this year anyway, makeup video from me. I am using all products that I have honestly forgot that were in my cupboard, that I haven't used in that long. Some maybe I shouldn't have been using. Some I absolutely love. I just don't want to run out of them, because they're expensive. But I'm also using the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson eyeshadow palette, the Conspiracy palette. I think I used in this one. Yeah, Conspiracy palette I used in this one, not Controversy. I've got both. Um, and yeah, I've hardly used this eyeshadow palette, so it was a chance for me to play with some of the brighter, bolder shades in this video. I actually filmed this video on the same day that I filmed my hair makeover. I do still have the blow dry video that I need to upload for you, so I will get that done as well. Sorry I've been so rubbish. Honestly, lockdown, I don't want to sound awful, but has been amazing for me. And I know for some people it really hasn't. And don't get me wrong, I have had my down days and my emotional days. But obviously, if you've been following me for a little while, you'll know that we moved into this house a year ago. We bought this house and we've done a lot during lockdown, a lot, and there is a vlog coming on that. We have done a whole garden makeover and I have filmed a lot of the stages for you, and I'm going to do a bit of a sit down bit, and well, now that it's finished I can show you, I can film a bit now where it's completely finished, but I'm also going to do a sit down of bits that we used, if there's anything like accessories that anyone likes the look of, just tell you when and where they were from. So there is a couple of videos coming and I do plan on vlogging this weekend. It is my birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to get this video edited tonight. I'm going to go sit in the hot tub and chill out, and maybe have a drink. So hope you enjoy this video. Sorry for the long-winded intro. Like I said, it's a full makeup video, technically a review because I've not used half of these products in about 6 months when I filmed this. But yeah, hope you enjoy and I'll see you at the end. Bye! So, as I said in the intro, I'm going to be using products that I haven't used in quite a while, some longer than others, but for eyes I'm actually going to be using the Conspiracy palette. Chris bought me it for Christmas and I've only ever really done, like, I've only used like the neutral tones out of it, like the browns, the creams, things like that. So I thought today I could have a play with it, but to set or to prep my eyes, and this is what I'm going to be using for my concealer. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter. It is super thick, spreads quite far. Whoops. I have decided to do a different setup today. As you can tell, I am sat, I did an Instagram TV filmed here the other day, about a week ago now, and I really liked the natural lighting instead of my artificial lighting, and I really like the way that it looks. Obviously my background is a little more cluttered, but the lighting is so much better for makeup. So I've just prepped those, and I was having a quick look at the Conspiracy palette, and I think what I'm going to do is play with like the purples and the pink. So I really like this, which is called Not a Fact, and I think what I'm going to do I'm going to use a flat brush, which I did, or I thought I grabbed, yeah I did grab. I'm going to, you know me, I like a matte eye. I'm going to make sure there's no creases, and I am going to load this up on the brush. Oh, look at that colour. Whoop. Where are we? Look at that colour. It is gorgeous. And I am going to pack it onto the lid. Now I'm going to apologise now in case it takes me ages and there's a lot of editing in this when it comes to blending my eyeshadow, because I haven't worn eyeshadow. I mean, obviously we're all still on lockdown, but I haven't worn proper eyeshadow since close to the beginning, well, maybe like January, February time, and it's now nearly the end of end of April, so I apologise. I apologise if it takes ages. So that is that colour now on. I think what I'm going to actually do is I'm just going to pick a little bit more of that up and dip in to my rides here, the black, just to deepen up at the lashes, just so that we've got like more of a plummy tone at the lashes. Yes, I like that. And then I'm going to take a small fluffy brush and I'm going to blend on this edge. I want to blend out before I start putting colour down, because a lot of these are pigments, not just eyeshadows, so obviously take a little bit more work. Now I don't know if to go in with Flaming Hot, which is like the pinky red tone. Actually I'm going to swatch it. That'll make my mind. Oh! That is nice. I think I'm going to go in. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go in just with a small amount on the brush, tapping off the excess and going over that edge, which is probably going to turn this into more of like a cerise pink mixed with the purple, which I am okay with. I like these colours. Yes, I'm liking, ooh, have I just, no, it's good. I'm liking how this is it's starting to look anyway. I'm going to take a bigger fluffy brush and I'm going to pick up Pigment, which is the pink, and I'm going to pretty much go over that pink but slightly onto the bare skin. I don't want to take this too high with the pink. These eyeshadows are making it so easy to work with and blend. Yes, I'm liking how that's looking. Now the only thing that I am not using that like an old product is brows, just because my brow like drawer, it's not even a drawer, it's an eye drawer, my brows I pretty much stick to my Goof Proof by Benefit, and I don't even think I have any other products because I use them until they're gone, brow products normally. So my brow products, I will be using my Goof Proof in shade 4 and the Revolution Tinted Brow Gel in dark brown. And I'll do that off camera because you've all seen me do my brows plenty of times. Okay, so that actually blended pretty well. Not perfect, but like I say, I haven't actually done makeup in the longest, I can't remember the last time I actually wore foundation either. It's been probably close to a month. So it's going to be weird picking up a foundation brush. If I've been wearing makeup during lockdown, it has literally been some concealer, maybe a bit of bronzer or liquid bronzer, mascara and some brows, and that is it. And I think I've only done that about 3 or 4 times. Chris is going to have a shock when he comes home and I've got a full face of makeup on tonight. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I may just bring that pinky red slightly higher. I'm actually liking how that looks. The only thing you do have to be careful on with pink, like pinks and purples, sometimes it can look like I've been punched in the face, but I'm liking how that looks. I'm going to go off camera now, do this eye to the same as what we've got here, and do my brows, and then we'll come and we'll do something with the face to make it all tied together. So eyes are matching for now, brows are done, like I said, Goof Proof brow pencil. For foundation, I'm going to use one that I don't even know why I stopped using it. No, I'm not. I'm going to prep my skin first. So to prep, I'm going to go in with Revolution Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And the reason I'm using this is because it leaves my skin feeling quite tacky, so it makes me feel like everything has stuck to my face. Oh, hold on, let's grab a mirror. I'm using the viewfinder and it's not the easiest thing to do. Now honestly, this foundation, I don't know if it matches me at the minute. I would think it wouldn't be far off because it is the one I used to use on a day-to-day basis, but like I say, I haven't probably worn this foundation in probably a year, so we shall see. But just before I put foundation on, I'm just going to go in with the Revolution Matte primer, and I'm only going to put this on my nose. Oh, getting it everywhere. On my nose. It is like a silicone style primer, so it's like a gel one, but I'm literally using like pea size amounts. I'm using the tiniest bit, and then a little bit on my forehead, in between my brows. Just gonna make sure that's all blended. Yep. Okay. That will do. And now I'm going to go in my foundation. So I'm going to use the Revlon Colour Stay. This is the old packaging. That's how old this one is. Don't know if I really should be putting it on my face, but we're going to give it a go. It is in the shade 150 Buff. Now I've had it stood up because I had it laid down, and I'm hoping that it is going to pump out. Hoping that enough has gone to the bottom of the bottle that something will come out. You know, like when you've got a new bottle. No, I don't think it is going to come out. Oh no. I really wanted to use this. Let's see if we can... yeah, we can open it. Let's get some of this on the back of my hand. Now this is the oily combination one, but like I said, I honestly can't remember the last time I wore it, so I can't even remember if I really liked it or not. I must have done, because I did used to repurchase it quite often. I think I had like 2 or 3 bottles of this, and I think I'm going to do it with my sponge actually. Yeah, colour's not bad, that's fine. So it is like a medium coverage. It's not full coverage. So I might actually have to grab a concealer or go in with a second layer. So it's not going that far, but I don't know if that's just because I didn't actually get that much out. I just spread it everywhere. Let's put some on the sponge, that might help. Put some on. Let's try this. Maybe this is why I wasn't using it, because it's nearly run out. The thing I do remember about this is I liked the way it used to wear, because it was for combination oily skin. It was very good at lasting on oily skin. Let's get this forehead covered a bit. I think I'm going to need some more. Oh god, don't get it in my nice clean hair, by the way. This blow dry, well, this styling, I have filmed a video, and today I also coloured my own hair. Yes, I got that desperate. I coloured my own hair today. And yes, I'm a hairdresser and I know what I'm doing, but it's completely different doing someone else's hair to doing your own hair. So head over to the video if you want some tips and tricks. Like I said, I say it in that video. If you can wait for your hairdresser, then do. We do appreciate it. but if not, I do give you some tips and tricks for having healthy hair while colouring it at home, because a lot of people colour their own hair and it doesn't always go to plan. There we go. So I am maybe a little bit too yellow, but that's fine. I don't mind that. For concealer, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. Now for concealer, I haven't really, or should I say, I don't really have ones that I don't use that often, because I find one that I like and I always repurchase that one. Sometimes I'll give others a try, but this is probably the one that's in there that I've used the last, like, not used, as, yeah, you know what I mean. More because it's high end, it's expensive, and I like it. So I don't want to run out of it while I can't get it, which obviously at the minute, it's not an essential product and not a high priority. So that is on, and those under eyes are bright and awake and definitely a bit more full coverage than they were 2 minutes ago. So for powder, again, same with concealer. I think powder and concealer are my sort of ones that if I find one that I like, I stick with it, or if I've got 2 or 3 that I like, I stick with them, because obviously I put them on my under eyes. My under eyes they crease. They probably will before I even get my powder on now, because I'm waffling. So once I've found 1 or 2 that I like, I tend to stick to them, which my favourite drugstore is Rimmel Match Perfection, and my favourite high-end is Kat Von D. Now this one that I'm going to use is the Avon Magics, and it is kind of like HD powder. It is very fine, very finely milled, and it is translucent, it is white. And again, I've creased, as I said I probably would. I'm just gonna tap those out, and I'm gonna move my hair out of my face and tap this under my eyes and on my nose. Honestly, this is like talcum powder, it's that finely milled, and I am choking on it. No, I haven't got corona. So that has completely mattified my under eyes. As you can see, there is no shine whatsoever there, and I'm just gonna pick up, put a little bit in between my brows, along the nose, on the chin with a smaller brush, and then with my bigger powder brush I'm just gonna dab in, get like a light amount all over, and then just buff lightly. Now if I had more of this foundation, as in more in the bottle, I would have put more on, and I quite like the way it looks, so I may be buying that one again, because I know it's not that expensive. It's drugstore after all. It's less than £10, I think. I think it's about £8.99, £9.99, so it's a really good price for foundation, for an everyday foundation. think I might be, when lockdown's over, even though I said I was going to be good and not buy no more makeup, technically that's run out, so I can break that rule. But yeah, moving on, we're going to go with bronzer next, which I'm going to use the MUA Bronzed Soleil. When I first got this, I use this quite often. To say it's dark, it's very dark compared to me. I used this quite often, but I used it more as like a contour, so I keep it to the backs of my cheeks, because as I said, it is quite dark compared to me, but I do like this. It's just another one that gets put in the drawer because you get a new product and gets pushed further and further into the back of the drawer. We're all guilty of it. Oh, I'm looking warmer already. That is so much better. I was looking a bit yellow and a bit eggy. And then for a bit more natural bronzer, I'm going to use the Revolution Reloaded, or Bronzer Reloaded Long Weekend. Now this isn't that old, I actually got this for Christmas, but I haven't worn it for probably close to 2 months, and I was looking for a shimmery bronzer that I haven't worn that much, and this was the one. So I'm going to just finish up warming up the rest of my face with this. That is so much better. Now the only downside with this setup is that I haven't got a fixed mirror, so I'm sort of using viewfinder, eyeshadow palette and my handheld mirror to do everything. To contour the nose, I'm going to be very light-handed with this. I'm literally just going to tap off as much excess as I can and run down the sides of my nose nice and lightly, because look, like that looks so much better already. It hasn't massively contoured my nose, which I don't want, but it just stops my nose looking so bright and focal, because obviously if you've got no darkness in the centre of your face, it's like a glowing light for any kind of natural light, or any light in general. So to finish the face, finish warming up the face should I say, I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Life's a Peach. Now this is the only bronzer I used to wear. I love this bronzer. Don't really smell of peaches anymore. Bit gutted about that because it used to smell amazing. And I got this on holiday, the first holiday me and Chris went abroad, and I love it. It looks really nice when you're tanned as well. It's really, really natural. And I have got an MUA one, which is slightly lighter and probably would have been better today because now I'm looking a bit Coco the Clown. So I'm just going to grab a powder brush and take that down a little bit. But it looks so natural when you're tanned. It just ties the whole tan together, gives you a bit of dimension, and I wore it every single day while I was on holiday that holiday, and I haven't really thought this through because I've gone with pink eyeshadow and peach blusher. Oh well. So, highlights. If you know me and you have watched my channel from the beginning, you will know that I loved this palette. The Revolution Ultra Pro Glow. It was the first actual highlighters that I bought, and I was in love with them. And the only reason I really stopped using them was because I bought others, which is pretty much the only reason you really stop, unless you really don't like a product. I find that's the only reason that you really stop using a product, is because you buy others and you think, oh, I like that, and you forget how much you like the others. So I'm just highlighting in all of the usual places. So brow bone, inner corner, down the bridge of the nose. And by the way, I'm mixing this and this together. So the yellow and like the champagne-y. A little bit on the cupid's bow, just a tiny bit. We don't want to look like we've got a milk stash going on. And then I'm going to grab my highlighting brush. A highlighting brush. It's like I'm going to say it and it's going to appear. It is. It is magic. And honestly, if you watch this, look at that. That is gorgeous, and it is the perfect sort of tone for me. I don't tend to get a cast from it. I get a lovely glow. And this palette, because of the amount of variety that's in here, there is a tone colour for everyone. I think it's about £8. You cannot go wrong with Revolution highlighters. So next up, and just to finish off the face, which I always do this after I've powdered, I go over with the tinted brow gel, and it brings the brows to life and stops them looking ashy, because obviously if you're using a translucent white powder and it clings to the hairs on your brows, it can look like you've got grey eyebrows. So this just brings them back to life and stops them looking so ashy. So now I think we're going to finish the eyes and then we'll do the lips and then we'll be all done. So let's move on to the eyes. Okay, so to finish the eyes, I've zoomed you in. I'm going to use the same brushes that I used before, and we are literally going to do this way. So I am going to take the purple and I'm going to stamp that or smudge that along my lower lash line. And this honestly finishes a whole look off when you finish the under eyes. I mean, look at that compared to that, and that's just with one colour. It's so like changing of the look. And then I'm going to grab another flat brush, because we're wanting to keep this, we don't want it to overtake the face, and I'm picking up that Flaming Hot Pink colour. I'm going to buff over that purple. Don't worry if you lose the purple, you can go back and apply a little more. Which I am going to do, just to make sure it's still deep at the lash line. Still got the depth there. And then with the colour pigment, I'm actually at the minute not going to pick any more up. I'm just going to use the brush that had that colour on, which is quite big, as you can see. And I'm going to buff that out. And it just ties everything together. Look how different that eye looks to that eye. It just looks put together without even lashes or mascara. I just love the way that looks. So to finish the eyes, we're going to go mascara. I'm going to use, whoops, probably the one that I least like, but I have it because it's a waterproof, and it's my Lash Sensational, which I know some people absolutely love this, but for me it's not sticky enough. I like a thick sticky mascara. Whether this will be a bit thicker and a bit stickier because I don't know how long I've had it in there, which I know, naughty, but I've used it a couple of times and that is it. So I'm just giving my lashes a coating. Now for me, that just isn't me. I like big lashes and long lashes. And this just isn't lengthening and volumizing enough for me. Now whether the different formulas are any different, I haven't tried them. So whether it's just this one, which like I say is just the waterproof one, could quite possibly be, but yeah, not my favourite mascara. For lashes, I'm going to use some lashes that I haven't used in ages, and these are my Honey lashes by Honey Cosmetics in the style Honeybee, and they are super wispy, spiky lashes. So yeah, I'm going to use the Duo Glue, the green one. Not actually sure what it is, but the green one. I'm going to put them on camera, finish this eye, and come back and show you what the lashes look like all completed. Okay, so I am all finished. I actually applied my lip off camera, which is a good job I did, because this was the worst lip application I have ever done. It was my Lost lipstick. Sleek, I don't even know why I'm looking for it, but Sleek Matte Nitty, found it in Shabby Chic. It is one of my favourite formulas in matte liquid lipsticks, and I just haven't worn a matte liquid lipstick in ages, and I thought this eye and lip combo went quite nicely together. It's like a pinky mauve lip, but yeah, I am feeling very dressed up with nowhere to go. Because let's face it, no one's going anywhere at the minute. I'm stuck in the house. But Chris is going to have a nice surprise when he gets home, because I think this is the most makeup I've worn in about 3 months. But if you liked this, if there's any of the products that you used today or that you've got in your drawer, I forgot to do something. Hair out of the way. Sit in. I am not with it today. So it's a 2-in-1 priming and finishing spray. This is from Primark. Now, the reason I actually stopped using this, because as you can see, I've used like a good quarter to a third of the bottle, was, which I really hope it didn't, I thought it was breaking me out. But we will see, because I'm going to use it, because it's probably one of the least used setting sprays that I own. So let's have a little spritz. I forgot how fine that mist was. That is so nice. Like, you don't feel like you're getting attacked by a water spray gun. It looks better. Everything looks all like all as one now. Oh, that highlight. But yeah, as I was saying, before I completely forgot to set my face for, no, like I say, no reason, because I'm not going anywhere. I hope you did enjoy this video. If there's any of the products that you've got in the back of your drawer that I've just reminded you that you've been using, get them out, have a play. This is the time to have a play. Even though that's the first time, like I say, I've played with makeup properly and sat down and filmed a makeup video, because I haven't filmed a proper makeup video. And honestly, I can't remember. Let's have a quick look. Let's get, apparently my phone doesn't recognise me. So the last time that I uploaded a makeup video was Testing Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation, which was, when did I publish that? Is it going to tell me? No, apparently 50 days ago. So that's like 2.5 months. And before that, it was Christmas. It was actually Christmas the last time I did a full face of makeup. So I hope you enjoyed this rare occasion. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Head over to my hair videos if you want to see how I highlighted and coloured my own hair and styled it as well, because that's part 2 of that video. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!